if you have to buy a software, it's going to cost you $20,000. Well, how much time is it going to save you every week from now on? What's the ROI on that? There is no software like that. Now it's saving us tens of thousands of dollars a year. When you don't pay people per hour or salary, it's based on their performance. It's a great tool. There hasn't been a better tool yet, so we decided to create our own. Can you tell us a little bit about how we came up with the idea and why?
I mean, we had challenges doing payroll calculation, and it was just taking us a long time to process everything. And usually whenever we have challenges in anything in the business, doesn't matter what business we're doing, me and Ashad, we go full all in.
I don't like to hear now.
Yeah. It's like somebody's telling us, oh, it's taking us 2 days to do something. Okay, let's do it. Let's challenge it. We like to challenge ourselves. So I was like, I'm big on looking into different softwares, figure out if something is out there. If there's absolutely nothing, that's when my last case scenario comes in. I was like, all right, let's develop something. We're talking about SaaS business. Any SaaS business is so challenging. The odds of you succeeding is literally less than 1%. 99% chance of you failing. That's statistics. I'm all about statistics. Because being an engineer, it's all about numbers. What are the odds of you failing in the franchise business? What are the odds of you failing in the business? 90% chance in business, right? Real estate, 10% failing rate. So you look at all those probability odds. My first thing is I do not recommend anybody starting a SaaS business unless you're willing to take the risk. Even though the odds are so high of failing, why did we start? We didn't design that to sell it in the market. We wanted to help us first. So it was an internal software. Even if we make no money, we knew for sure we can save us time. First, we designed it in Excel. It took us 2 weeks to finalize that. Then we went from I think 16 hours to do payroll into 3 to 4 hours.
It was 16 hours for 2 people, so it's technically 32 hours.
Yeah.
And then once we put the Excel format together, it was, I think, 1 full day, 2 people, 1 full day. And then once we came up with the software, it's 2 hours now. So imagine this. So whatever process time, it's it doesn't cost me anything. You have to calculate that also. If you're paying people to do some sort of a task at your business, well, that's costing you money. So 2 people, 1 bookkeeper, and the other one was the CPA, who's our financial advisor and the controller in the company. That's a high paying salary jobs. But even if you have somebody who's at the lower scale as far as the salary is concerned, you have to calculate, what if you're going to come up with some sort of a tool? Like if you have to buy a software, it's going to cost you $20,000. All right, well, how much time is it going to save you every week from now on? So what's the ROI on that? We decided that there is no software like that. So I came up to Vaz and say, hey, what if we develop this? He took it from there, and now it's saving us tens of thousands of dollars a year just on our company. And obviously we were able to solve issues within. Then you have to go out there in the marketplace and see who else has issues like that and offer them your services.
Yeah, I mean, once we developed it and we started using it, and I was asking people in the office, I'm like, you guys like it? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, how much time does it save? Is it working? Once everything started working, it took us another maybe a month or 2 to perfect it. And after that, I think you went and you're like, let's sell it. I'm like, who would want to buy it? Your theory was if we can save a contractor or business owner 1 hour over payroll, let's just charge them.